Opening night for girls high school hoops in Illinois. We tip off our highlights with the last team playing a year ago, the defending 2A state champs Peoria Notre Dame. They opened in Pontiac against Peru St. Bede, and Emmy Wardle gets the steal. The defense was the star last year, was the star tonight. Ahead to Ellie Stickelmeyer for the hoop. Then Julia Mingus is going to come up with the steal. She's throwing it ahead to Stickelmeyer again. Defense creates offense. That's how the Irish won a state title a year ago. They can shoot the ball as well. Shay Larson impressed me with 15 points. Or with the number 15 drills the three-pointer right here. She was terrific. Then it's going to be a three-pointer by Lexi Bear, one of the returning stars. It's going to be right in front of me. Julia Mingus for three. Look at these girls light it up. And then Emmy Wardle, the sophomore, wearing her sister's number, 22. She converted to 22, huh? PND, a big winner tonight, 74-28. Look who's playing hoops tonight. The Limestone Rockets, 2 days after playing for a volleyball state title. Hannah West, number 5, was dynamite at CEFCU Arena in the volleyball state finals. Well, who needs basketball practice? She hit 6 3-pointers tonight and had 31 points. I'd call her an athlete, huh? Way to go, Hannah West. Pontiac's Araceli Cerno, the nice drive and kiss off the glass for 2, but Limestone's in control of this one. Danny Sloan's going to hit a jumper right here. Then it's going to be Michaela Pilgrim with 2, but again, West had 31. Limestone wins 69-34. Now to the Prairie Central side of the tournament. Prairie Central taking on East Peoria. Abby Nimler picks up the loose ball, the rebound, and the bucket for the Hawks, but East Peoria's got one of the better area players, Kylie Moeller for 3. Later it's going to be Moeller for 3 more from the other wing, and then Moeller's going to throw it ahead to Sydney Sawyer. These girls, Moeller, Sawyer, have played a lot of varsity hoops. They're hoping for a big season for East Peoria. Sawyer the hoop, East Peoria the win, 51-42. We head to Lexington for a great small school tournament. Roanoke Benson with new head coach Ryan Davis, a winner tonight over the host team. Kelly Kennel with a jumper right here. Then Ellie Heineke will step inside the arc and hit another jumper for the Rockets of Roanoke Benson. Belle Payne is going to hit a long 2-pointer right here for Lexington off the inbounds play, but Roanoke Benson in charge. Jordan Tomlinson to Bree Harms. Harms had 26. RB's a winner tonight over at Lexington. Also in Lexington, an impressive debut for Leroy as they took on Peoria Heights. The great hustle here by Emma Bagnell. The steal from the ground. The pass to Sophie Trendley. Ahead to Natalie Loy for the fast break bucket. There's defense into offense. Then it's going to be for Peoria Heights, the bank shot by Vanessa Menchaca. But too much Leroy. Bagnell, the pretty assist again to Loy. And then Loy's throwing it ahead to Adrian Underhill. Leroy puts up 71 tonight in an impressive debut victory for Leroy. At Flanagan, it's Fieldcrest against Flanagan, a battle of number 3s. Number 3 for Fieldcrest is Macy Gokenhauer, and she's dialing long distance for 3. Number 3 for the host team, Flanagan's Emma Palshak, and she had 20 points, kisses it off the glass here, but, well, 3s are better than 2s. Macy was dropping in 3s. She had 26. Fieldcrest wins it by 6, 47-41. Now to college basketball, the Illini play Alabama Wednesday in their first big test of the season. Illinois coach Brad Underwood says the Illini challenge is not just Alabama, but also Illinois needs to play fast, but at the same time play smart. Underwood loves the Illini's ability this year to get the ball and go. He definitely wants Illinois to play up-tempo, look to shoot the ball quick, but he did not like the amount of turnovers in the win last week over Oakland. Playing smart up-tempo basketball is a key for the Orange and Blue.
Trying to play aggressive and fast and number of possessions, there's that fine line between doing it under control and doing it and being reckless. But making decisions when you're playing fast, not everybody can do that. And sometimes we're better off just putting the brakes on it.
Illinois versus Alabama, that game's in Birmingham coming up on Thursday night. Illinois ranked 20th in the coaches poll. Special night at Eureka College, Alopecia Awareness Night. It's the Eureka College community rallies around Coach Chip Wild and his daughter. A neat night, a big crowd on hand. Pee Wee Brown, the former Peoria Manual star, the three-point play, and yeah, Coach Wild and the bench was going crazy for Eureka at that point, but Monmouth is going to get the win. Former Peoria Quest star Zay Brown takes it to the hoop for 2 and rolls Scots. Monmouth wins it 64-63, but again, Alopecia Awareness Night, the big story tonight. Well done at Eureka College. NBA Hoops, the Bulls are winners in Detroit. The Texans are blasting the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Check out our Jim Dandy. It's a volleyball player who must have played some soccer, huh? Josie Serta of Bloomington Central Catholic. Watch her keep this ball alive with the old kick save right here on the block. Oh, very well done, and Central Catholic sends it over. Watch Josie Serta with the kick save, and a beauty. She could play goalie. She could play soccer. Boy, that would... I want to get up after that one, huh? She could be a gymnast. She also is today's Jim Dandy winner.